So before we say goodnight, what we'd like to do is just have you give all of you an opportunity to share about any projects you're working on now that you'd want Saskatchewan teachers or even just the public to know about. Maybe we'll start with Sarah.
Sure. So, as the educator in residence at the Canadian Museum for Human Rights, I was plucked from my classroom to create a resource surrounding anti-racism and how to work with um, students on that narrative, but also to look at allyship, intersectionality, and some other themes. So, coming very soon, which is stressing me out, but that's fine. My program is going to launch via humanrights.ca. The program that I've created is called Pass the Mic, Let's Talk About Racism. And I titled it that because too often people with lived experiences don't get to speak their own stories. They're told for them. So in this project, I was able to speak with a variety of Canadians about their lived experiences and how they've kind of taken the bad and overcome that. So that's something to look out for in the new year, which I'm thrilled and nervous and all the emotions. It's going to be great.
Sounds amazing. I can't wait to see it and promote it. So thanks, Sarah. Anyone else?
I guess for me, I continue to do the work as a classroom teacher, creating awareness within myself and also trying to reflect on and create more equitable inclusion, diversity practices. Something that is close to my heart, has become a passion project that I, talked a lot with Cheryl and then also Masani from the Jubilee School. Thanks to Cheryl who connected us. Hopefully building a partnership with our school so that we can bring artists from all different backgrounds, everything from Indigenous to Filipino to Southeastern Asia to Black from different parts of Africa as well as the Caribbean, etc. To come in and work with our students and and we're a fine arts school, to have an opportunity to learn about different ways of creating theater stories, expressing themselves, and just being exposed to different artists that they wouldn't otherwise be connected to. So I'm really excited about that. And that's, again, my passion project right
now. That's awesome. Thanks, Natasha.
I'm always working on about a million things. I will say that Saskatchewan is very, very dear to me, very close to my heart. As I said, my mother and her twin sister and all her siblings were born in Saskatchewan, most of them in Regina. And on the cover of my book, Pouring Down Rain, is a photograph that was taken at the end of what at that time was the end of Ottawa Street. So for those of you who are in Regina, just know that our history is all over that city and how much it means to me and how many sites there are in Saskatchewan that I hold very dear. In particular, I'm in the editing process on a short film that will be available at through the Dunlop Art Gallery at the Regina Public Library later in 2023, which is about the Shiloh Baptist Church and Cemetery that was created by the community there in 1911 by the community that my great-grandparents lived among. And I'm really excited about it. It's a film. Working title is called For Caesar. I hope that continues to be the title because I like it. And it's about the great-grandson of Julius Caesar Lane, who was the first Black person buried in the cemetery at the Shiloh Baptist Church and Cemetery up near Maidstone. His great-grandson, Leander Lane, has been taking care of that place for a very long time. And I think people will get the opportunity through the film to see our love for that landscape and for our history that lies buried now beneath the surface. So that's the one of the million things I'm working on that I will that I will say, yes, that I would love for teachers to look for that next year.
Thank you, Cheryl. Omayra?
I'm currently a journalism fellow at Massey College at University of Toronto, and so I have taken a year off from practicing daily journalism and reporting to reflect on how to make our newsrooms more inclusive across our country. So that's work that I continue to do, that I've been doing for some time, but that I continue to do. And so it's that whole idea of how to make institutional change. And so that's what I'm working on. And I'm hoping that when I will return to the practice of journalism, that I'll bring forward stories that will resonate with people. And that will be very soon in 2023.
Thank you, Omayra. So again, thank you folks on behalf of the Saskatchewan Teachers Federation for making time to come here and talk to us about the amazing work you're doing and continue to do across the prairies. As a stepping outside of the Federation, as a educator and as a mother to 2 Black children, thank you.